2017. She's beautiful at 15. Everybody agrees. Two little old ladies come up to my sister in a Mexican restaurant to tell her. Men put their hands on her thighs until she stops taking the bus altogether. There's something I want to tell her, but I'm afraid she already knows. She smokes weed every day and sleeps all the time. She misses 3 periods. Her boyfriend texts her, fuck, fuck, fuck. There's something wrong. They stop the heartbeat. She walks around for a week with something dead floating inside of her. Mom drives her all the way to New Mexico so she can deliver it, blue and stillborn. It's the only clinic that will take her when it's that old. When they get back, Mom says there were dead dogs all over the side of the highway out there. She says, "Don't tell your dad, okay?" I'm dreaming. My father hands me a drawing my sister made for him, and I set it down carefully beside me. It's 2 stick figures, one big and one small. They're holding hands, and the words at the top read, "I love you, Daddy," in big, shaky capital letters. I want to tell him that it's all right and not to be sad anymore, and to do as well as he can with the time he has left. All it is a gift. I know this to be true even in my sickness. I want to tell him what I've learned, but I can't open my mouth. His flesh becomes ghostly. He is leaving his body, but I can't go with him yet. I'm stuck here in mine. I close my eyes and dream the way the light used to shine over the hills in the morning before school. Pale frost seared across the ground. Deer with their eyes of black stone, high stepping through the snow. Bud Light cans crushed into the dirt beneath my feet. My brother and I collecting shards of bone in the woods that we grew up in. The ground matted with pine needles, the color of rusted metal. We fight over nothing, and I push him down a ravine. We sit in the back seat and eat ice cream, trading the carton back and forth. He sends me $200 by MoneyGram with no note. He hugs me goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. He's falling down drunk, tall, towering, and screaming. He's in the house with the yellow Christmas lights, the one by the ocean with the rats in the walls. He comes crashing through the gate. They and the lights start to stretch and bend, swell too bright and too hard as if they're going to break the glass they're contained in. The sound slows down, speeds up. His head whips in my direction. He's furious again because of something I've done. He's after me, and an old horror rises before I can punch it down. The problem is that he can be fine. All right even. Driving within the lines, taking good notes, understanding how it goes up and down, sometimes back and forth. You can't do much about it. You're one way and then you're another. And you could survive a whole lifetime doing that. You can be many different people in one body, the way birds move in one motion, in many parts above the power lines. He likes to dance. He takes his meds every day, drinks in moderation, wears clean clothes, washes his body, calls his parents, holds his girlfriend gently, even though there's something else he wants to do. To her, he feels it darkly, feels it rising, feeling something when he goes to the community pool on the weekends, buoyant ribs rising to take in the air they need. Sky stretched wide, broken up by high-rises on either side. He doesn't need therapy anymore, doesn't need meetings. He'll never buy that poison shit again, not if it means he might die, or someone else might die. That's just crazy, to take something that might kill you and kill someone else. And he's not crazy, he just sings along to the radio in a crazy way to make her babies laugh, goes home every night and digs a hole in the ground, covers it with paper, stands on it, falls through, hits a black hole, gets sucked underwater, flies across the meridian, fucks someone else, breaks everything made of glass in the whole house, in the whole wide country, wakes up sorry, straightens the cross on the wall, tattoos it across his chest, always misses the part that's stuck on repeat, but never changes. How we like to feel safe and then throw it away. You're safe and you just need to throw it away. I ride the train home and watch the lights of the houses and the apartment buildings floating without context, sitting at eye level across from my head on the glass, resting, cold air blowing. Impossible to sleep and not safe to try anyway. Watch pale gold lights spark up through the dark. They look like stars. May as well be celestial right now. I'd rather feel that weightlessness and fly home drunk and disintegrating into ash, into smoke, into single atoms, go to work and get off late, walk my body around the bars at night. I want to be picked up, but I can't find anybody who wants the same thing. I go home, listen to spacey instrumental music on Bart, crying with one hand over my face because I'm tired and want to do something else and don't know how to quit drinking and make it stick. It reminds me of being 16 and hiding my bad teeth every time I laughed or ate food in front of another person. I still do it. Sometimes, even though no one is watching that closely, even though no one really cares, and I have some self-assurance now, some understanding of where I am in relation to the bodies of others, I pretend to feel it as if I were born that way. Keep my eyes up and wear the right clothes. Pull my shoulders back. It's kill or be killed. It's dead or start dying. It won't be this way forever. I'll fall in love and make some money, go somewhere else, be somebody who remembers getting sick and getting better.